Look at our workbooks. Page 100. Everybody on page 100 in our workbook. And then you don't have to turn one page at a time. You can turn several. Okay. We're on that page 100. Okay. We're on lesson 17. We're going to be talking about how to compare different things, okay? So, we're going to be comparing different stories. So, the very first thing, let's do our warm-up on page 100. Which one doesn't belong? So, look, I want you to look at all of them. Look at all of them and think. Think. Wait, put your hands down. I'm going to call on everybody. You're looking, you're going to decide which one does not belong. And I want you to be able to tell me why, okay? Why do you think that it doesn't belong? Y'all talk and say which one does not belong. Listen, let's talk about it. Which one? This one? Okay, that's good. Okay, listen to me. Me and Eli, listen, when we were talking in partners, me and Eli were partners, and we were talking. Back up there. Me and Eli, he was wondering which one was false. But were any of them false? When we worked it out, they were all true. They're all true, but they're just different. Okay, Kayla, which one did you think did not belong? D? Okay, let's look at it. I want you to put your hands down. Everybody's going to get a turn, okay? You thought that D did not belong? Why? Okay, so it's written kind of backwards. So Kellen says D because she said 6 equals 2 plus 4. That's kind of weird, isn't it? But it's kind of written backwards on but it is true, right? But look, okay, all right. Listen, Callan's thinking. She's thinking 6 plus 2, but where's our plus sign? Plus sign's right here. So we've got 4, 5, 6. So does 6 equal 6? Yes, that's true. Okay, just because it's written backwards, it's still true. Okay? I know, it's kind of hard, but even though it's written backwards, not the way we're used to, it's still correct, okay? Did anybody think of a different one that did not belong? Okay. Henry, which one did you think did not belong?
C.
You thought C? Okay, why did you think that one didn't belong?
Because it wasn't 6, it was 8.
Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Okay. What does it say? C says what?
2 plus 2 plus 2
Okay, stop. 2. Look at Miss Kayla. I've got 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. 2 plus 2 plus 2. Let's count by 2. 2, 4, 6. That is 6. It's just written different, isn't it? It's just written differently. Listen, all of them are true. All of them are true. They're just asking us which one do we think does not belong, okay? Because it's different. It's written differently. And that one was different because it had 3 add-ins. Yeah. It had 3 twos. That was weird, wasn't it? Did anybody else have a different one that they thought did not belong? Callan? You think B doesn't belong? Why? What's different about B?
Because I think it just
Because it's a what kind of equation? It's not an addition equation. Yeah, so look, we've got 10 fingers. 10 minus how many?
4.
4. How many are we left with? 6. So it is true. But what's different about that equation than the rest of them? I see that A has 6 plus 4. C has 2 plus 2 plus 2.
Oh, I got it.
What? B, yeah, B is a subtraction equation, Henry. B is a subtraction equation, so that one could seem different. Alright, what do you think, Mason? A. Okay, we have 6. That equals 10. Yeah, so that's true too. They're all true. They're all true. I got this right. So they're all true, but they all have different things that make them So there wasn't, listen to me, there wasn't a right or wrong answer. I mean, you could have chosen any of those, okay? Let's look over here on page 101. 101, we're looking at 17.1, Eli, right here. Page 101. Everybody put your pencils down, thank you. Put your pencils down, Calvin. I got pencils for everybody if you need one. Let's look. We're talking about comparing stories. That means we're going to tell how they're alike and how they're different. Okay? So we need to be paying close attention, okay? So we're going to compare these stories about playing 4 corners, Henry. It's talking about a game. 4 corners is a game. We're on page 101. On page 101. Stay on this page, please. Page 101. It's talking about students playing a game called 4 corners. That's the name of the game, okay? So, everybody tracking along, we're on our first. Perfect. I'm looking, we're tracking fingers. Hold on just a second, Miss Kayla. Okay. Tracking along with us, RJ? Okay. There are 6 students playing 4 corners. Some more students come to play. So how many students were playing at first?
4.
Now listen, don't let it trick you. The game is 4 corners. 6 students were playing at first. Some more students come to play. Do we know how many more came to play? We don't know yet. Now there are 9 students playing 4 corners. How many students came to play? Okay, let's see. How can we work this out?
We can just
Let's wait just a minute. Wait just a minute. Eli and RJ, y'all work with these. Show me. Callan and Henry. Okay. There were 6 students. Let's write an equation. Okay. Yes. So there were how many students at first? How many students were playing the game? I love it. I love it. Okay. Shh. Don't tell anybody your answer. Leave it right there. All right. We had 6 at first. Okay. Yeah, that's good. You're good. That's okay. 6 at first. And some more joined. Do we know how many? We don't know.
Are we supposed to have making these
Plus, and we could even put them all on this, right? Because we don't know yet, right?
This is how many.
Let's use that one, okay? You're okay.
Oh, we need more chips. Nobody needs to.
You don't need Okay, so let's see. There were 6 students at first. Plus, good, we don't know. Equals, how many students are playing at the very end?
6.
How many, let's look at the end. Now there are 9 students playing. So at the end there are 9.
That's the wrong answer.
When you're finished, sit quietly and be ready to share, okay?
No, it's this many.
What, that equal we're looking? We want it to equal 9. Okay, so
It's
we
6
can count
plus
on
6,
that. We
it's
could
12.
6.
Eli, Dad, don't say your answer out. It's 3.
Right here. Shh, 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 shh. Write it. You can write it in the box. Sit. All right. Let's look. Sit. All right, we're ready. So, I'm going to share. Henry, don't touch anyone. Not everybody. Thank you, Callan. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Okay, shh. Everybody, we're ready. Callan, scoot back up, please. Alright, Mason. Let's tell everybody how we figured it out. Look at me. We're okay. We can just talk to them about it, okay? So, Mason and I wrote an equation. We wrote an equation for ours. So, we knew, what does this number represent?
6 plus 3 equals 9.
Okay, so what was the 6? We knew there were 6 students who were playing 4 corners first, right? We already knew that. Plus, and we didn't know, so we just wrote a box, okay? Because we didn't know how many, but we knew it at the end. How many students were there? How many students were there? Look at me. How many students were there at the very end? 9. So what did we do? What's that called? We used our fingers, but it's counting on, right? So let's show them. Okay. I want everybody watching Mason. Show him again. He put 6 in his head. 6,
7, 8, 9.
So we knew 3 more students had to come join them.
So,
Good job. Good job, Mason. I want y'all to show me using these counters.
okay, we did.
Wait just a second. Okay, how many did we start with?
We started with
How many did it tell us in the story? 6. Good. Sit. Look at these counters that they did.
And then we counted up with our fingers.
Oh, did y'all count on too?
We did 7, 8, 9.
And so how many students joined?
3.
Go ahead and sit. Go ahead and sit for me. Thank you. I want, not right now. I want for Eli and RJ to show us using their cubes. Show up, look, put it down. Henry, we're paying attention. Eli and RJ are going to show us now. Okay, Eli, show us how y'all figured it out.
We put three together.
Why did you do 3 plus 3 together? What does that equal?
6.
6. So we know we started out with 6 students playing.
And we used our fingers to add 3 more, and it equals 9.
Okay, so I really like y'all use the different colors. They said there was 6 who played it first, just like we had in our equation. Good, Mason. 6 started playing 4 corners first, and then we didn't know how many. So y'all said 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many students came to play?
9.
There were 9 total, but 3 came to play. Good, very good. Okay, now look at me. We're gonna read the next one. So we figured that. So how many students came to play? We're gonna write our answer. Write our answer.
There.
Right there. Our first. Right there. How many came to play? Right there. How many came to play? We figured it out in our equation. No, because 6 were already playing. 3 came to play. Let's try to wait. Let's hear, okay?
6 plus 9.
Good. Okay. Now, pencils down. Thank you. Good job. Eli, sit up. Okay, we're looking at our next problem. Henry, sit up for me, please. Sit up. Next one, everybody tracking along. I want everybody tracking. 9 students are playing 4 corners. Okay, so already we're seeing some differences. 9 students were playing 4 corners. 7 students were waiting in a corner. The other students are still deciding which corner to pick. How many students are still deciding which corner to pick?
3.
We're gonna figure it out. Let's see. So, how many students are playing? Look at it. 9. Good, Henry. 9. So, look at me. Look at me. How many students were playing?
9.
All right, help me. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Don't go ahead of me. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's my 9 students. They're playing 4 corners. But it says 7 students are waiting in a corner. So, how many are waiting in the corner?
7.
Okay, let's count them out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, there's my 7, and they're over here in a corner. So, it's important to know how many students are still deciding. 2. Okay, does everybody see how we did that? We started with, look at me, how could we write our equation? How many students were playing to begin with?
9.
9. Good, Callan. How many minus, good,
7
minus 7
equals 2.
equals 2. Okay, now let's talk about it. Write that equation. Write that equation right here. Okay. Alright, when you've written that, put your pencil down. Good. I like that handwriting. That's really good. Looks good.
You like mine?
It does. It looks really good. Okay. Pencils down. Pencils down. Alright. Now, the very first question was, how are these problems alike? How are these problems alike? Mason, how did you think they were alike? How did you think? Huh? How were they similar? How were these problems alike?
Oh, 9. Take away 7. It would equal 2.
Yes, it
But
did.
you have 9 and you take away 7.
It does. Okay. All right. Let's see for me. Okay, scoot up. Does anybody else have anything to add? How are these problems alike? How are they similar, Henry?
There was like, if there was like about the camel 9 of them. Could my
Okay, so let's kind of break these problems down. All of the kids in both of these problems were doing what? What were they playing?
corner?
They were both playing four corners, right?
Yes.
And so in both of these problems, we were trying to find out how many. In one of them, we were trying to find out how many students came to play, and in the other, we were trying to find out how many were still picking their corner, right? And then you focus, okay? So both of them, they were similar. Thank you. Put your foot down, baby. And pay attention, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. So we're not finishing the band-aid right now. Leave it on there, okay? And scoot up for me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How are they different? How are these problems different? Well, look at our equations. One of our equations.
Let's bring equal 9.
This was our first equation, right? And our
Next equation is 9 minus 7 equals 3.
okay, so our very how are they different? How are these equations different?
Because they wasn't the same one.
They didn't use the same numbers, did they? They gave us different numbers. They were different problems. But then also what? It's okay, baby. They were also what? One was an addition equation and one was a subtraction equation, right? They're both equations, but one was an addition equation and one was a subtraction equation, right?
And they 6 minus.
No, we didn't subtract anything from 6, okay? 6 we were trying to get to 9.
Yeah, because
So remember we counted on.
you remember because that we
And this one we used our counters. And the partners right here. And we counted on to get to 9. And this one we used our counters to show that our 7 went to a different corner. Right?
If we did
Yes.
if it
We're
wasn't
not doing that right now. Okay, so I need you to look at me. Look at Miss Kayla really quickly. Callan, sit up for me, baby. Okay, well we'll get it in just a minute, okay? Come on, and let's wrap this up, okay? So, Mason, please focus, baby. Okay, baby. So, these problems were alike and different, weren't they? We know that both of them were playing four corners with different kids, right? And we solved them different ways, didn't we? One with an addition equation where we counted over, and one with a subtraction equation where we took away, right? We took away some of our counters, didn't we? Okay, so we can use different ways to solve problems, okay? Yes, Mason? Okay, we're not talking about that right now. Okay. I want you to put your bookmark on this page. That's okay. If you have one, put your bookmark on that page. And we'll know to flip back to that.
This one?
On page 102. Thank you.